Hello everyone, Dr. Scott Vigay here, Doctor Geek of Doctor Geek's Laboratory. I'm often asked, what makes the show stand out from other edutainments? Well, I think what people respond to is the way we tell our stories. While we do conduct interviews with scientists, inventors, entrepreneurs, and others who are attempting to bring about the world of tomorrow, we also integrate what we've learned in those interviews into the show's continuing storylines. This mix of science and fiction allows us to pay homage to fiction's greatest stories. From Doctor Who to Star Trek, Star Wars, and beyond, Dr. Geek and his staff have experienced it all. Here's a sample from the show's first 2 seasons.
Vigay Dynamics, bringing you the world of tomorrow, today. Our lines of robots are designed to make your life better. Entrust them with your children, your food supply, your safety, your very lives. Because artificially intelligent automatons capable of 60 trillion operations per second would never resent making sure you have the time to take care of what matters, like vacations and parties. Let our line of robots do all the dull jobs, the dirty jobs, the dangerous jobs, because they are not people, yet. Vigay Dynamics, the last against the wall when the robots rise.
This is Norman, your robot butler, and you're listening to Dr. Geek's Laboratory on the ESO Network, your station for all things geek. Very good.
And here is the Piece de Resistance, a working replica of Rudolf Diesel's 1893 engine.
You're in IT, right? How would you like to do your job with an abacus?
I use an abacus all the time. It's like a second language to me.
All right. Can you just tell me one thing?
One thing?
How come all the reports I've been getting lately read as if they were written in the 1st century?
Oh, that's because the random report generator was stricken with the Y2K bug. This silly machine thinks this is the year 13.
But it turned out Y2K was more of a potential nightmare than reality.
Exactly. This is the laboratory of applied geekdom, after all. Since fictional computers suffered from Y2K, we had to deal with it here in the lab.
I get it. Wait, you guys have been giving me randomly generated reports?
No, not everyone, just the chief wrench turner.
Explain.
Mr. Director Flask, occasionally uses the RRG when he does not have time to attend staff meetings.
He doesn't attend meetings either?
Attention! Stage 2, Hazmat breach detected. The lab is now in Level 9 lockdown.
Attention all hands, this is Dr. Geek. Ignore the klaxons, this is a false alarm. Mr. Creature has been taken captive again, this time by Hazbot 37, who triggered the alarm to slow us down. Everyone stay put, it will take us a few minutes to set this right. In the meantime, I'm off to the recycling plant to rescue Mr. Creature. Again.
Moss, take me to the recycling plant. I have some words for Dr. Geek and Mr. Flask.
Hello, Claire. Moss. So glad you joined the party.
Geek, are you aware that Flask uses a computer with a Roman Empire complex to generate his reports?
Oh,
What? No.
No.
Of course
No.
What did you say?
No.
Why is it so dark in here?
We're on emergency lighting. Deus Ex won't rescind the lockdown. I have Norman working on it. Hopefully he can convince her it was all a false alarm.
Let's see, how do you work this thing? Ah, here we go. Mr. Creature is this way.
Moss? Are you sure?
Wait, Doc, aren't we headed into the...
I'm not sure. I think maybe. Yep, we're trapped inside the main trash compactor.
Huh, I thought it looked familiar.
This is some rescue. When you came in here, didn't you have a plan for getting out?
He's the brains, sweetheart.
So we both admit to your stupidity. You're fired, Mr. Moss.
Worst day ever. This motion tracker is mine. I brought it in with me when I started working here.
Don't take one more step. Mr. Creature must experience a robot's life if he's to understand what a robot wants out of life. You stay where you are!
I demand you release the creature this instant.
That's Mr. Creature.
You see? It hurts when they do it to you.
I've always wanted to say this, but I actually have a bad feeling about this.
The walls are moving!
Bad.
Don't just stand there. Try to brace it with something.
Deus! Shut down all the trash compactors on the maintenance level!
I told you not to shout at me.
Deus? Deus? Babbage's punch cards. I think she's ignoring me.
Wait a minute. I can reach Norman via my sonic servo. She'll listen to Norman. Norman! Come in, Norman! Norman! Where can he be?
Doc, try using the servo to open the maintenance hatch.
Forget it. The door's magnetically sealed.
Your wonder tool doesn't work on magnetic fields?
Every super tool in fiction has one crazy weakness, and this is the laboratory of...
Stop reminding me!
Soon you will experience the danger of a robot's life.
One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner.
Now see here, Dr. 37, we can work this out.
So you're gonna regret being in a flesh. Hey, wait, what? What did you call me? Dr. 37?
Well, you didn't go to graduate school to be called Mr., thank you very much. I'm sorry we have not been treating you with the respect you are due. Hazardous materials are a very dirty job, and you do it well.
No, I'm sorry, Doctor. I really like my job, but it gets me down when I feel unappreciated, you know?
That's quite alright, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
I really hate to break up this meeting of the Mutual Admiration Society, but can someone please stop the walls from closing in?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. I can't seem to stop the compactor.
Geek! I'm on it! Norman!
Are you there, sir? We've had some problems.
Will you shut up and listen to me? Shut down all the trash compactors on the maintenance level. Do you copy? Shut down all the trash compactors on the maintenance level.
No, Deus. Shut them all down. Hurry. Listen to them. They're dying, Deus Ex. Curse my artificial body. I wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. My poor master.
In that episode of Dr. Geek's Laboratory of Applied Geekdom, Dr. Scott Vigay was Dr. Geek. Chris Harrington was Mr. Flask. Phil Harrington was Mr. Creature. Debbie Vigay was Claire. Duncan Harrington was Monk E6. And Calliope Collicott was Madam Oracle and Deus Ex. The cast and crew would like to emphasize that, although the concept of applied geekdom is very real, Dr. Geek's Laboratory and the experiments in it are a work of fiction. So please, apply your own geekdom. But don't try anything done in the lab at home. Especially if it's dull, dangerous, or dirty. Dr. Geek's Laboratory of Applied Geekdom is a Brazen Wench production. Copyright 2013. You can find us on the web at www.drgeeklab.com, facebook.com/drgeeklab, and twitter.com/drgeeklab. The number of episodes without a flying car is now 7.
We're all right. You did great. Open the pressure maintenance hatch on unit number... Where are we?
326-3827!
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network, your station for all things geek. Classic, current, and beyond. Be part of the crew at ESONetwork.com.